Since WordPress keeps the website content in a database separate from the theme and core files, we're able to change the layout but keep the same content. In this lesson, you'll import a sample set of website content, change the homepage layout in the current 2016 theme, and then preview how another theme would look using the same content. You'll be importing the standard sample content provided for WordPress theme developers for testing. This lets you see every kind of test and image formatting possible as you build a website. Let's get started. In this chapter, we're going to be modifying the last site that we made under the URL brochure site inside of our local environment. So if you don't have it open already, open MAMP, get the server running, and go ahead and log into your WordPress dashboard at your brochure site. If you remember, we set up this brochure site with a static homepage, a page that we removed the title on and edited and placed a photo and some content, as well as modifying the navigation header, the sidebar, and the footer content. The first thing we're going to do is import some sample content so that we can see what the site will look like as we have multiple blog posts coming up on the home page. So if you navigate to wordpress.org, what I usually do is search for sample XML. It's an XML file that we'll be looking for to import into WordPress, and it'll show us many different kinds of layout options. In fact, every single layout option that a WordPress site might have, so that we can test what a theme looks like. It's called a theme unit test. This comes from the WordPress Codex under support, and here it is right here. It's from Automatic, the company behind WordPress, and it's the theme unit test data.xml. If you click the link, it might just open all of the XML document into your browser. So what you might want to do is right-click and then save link as. And that will go ahead and download it into my downloads folder here, and it'll save it as the theme unit test data.xml. Since that's finished downloading, I can open the downloads folder in Windows Explorer, and then I can drag that over to my WordPress folder. Looks like I've already got it there, so I'll just make sure I have the latest one. Now I'll go back into the dashboard, and if you go under Tools, Import, there's a number of importers that'll be referenced here on the import page, and we're going to download the WordPress importer. These are all different importer plugins, and if you just click WordPress, it'll prompt you to download the WordPress importer plugin. Install. You can click Activate Plugin and Run Importer. And then browse to your computer where you saved the XML file. Upload file and import. If you like, you can just import these authors, or you can attach or assign the posts to an existing user. If I want to explore how different authors would look inside the site, I might just go ahead and leave those authors as users in the site, and I do want to click Download and Import File Attachments. There we go. If you click Have Fun, it'll bring you straight back to the dashboard. Now we can see in the activity that there's some more published posts, there's some comments in here. Let's go ahead and look at posts, all posts. You can see that not just Hello World, but there's a whole bunch of posts. There's actually 41 items in my posts. And in terms of pages, I've got 22 pages. They're marked so that we can see what they look like and what they're all about. And let's look at the users finally. It's imported these users. Now these users are subscribers instead of administrators. and it shows you how many posts each one of them have. As the administrator, I'll be able to access all of the posts, even if they're authored by these fictitious users. And let's take a look at the media library and make sure that we've imported all the media. Great. For example, some of the images are labeled with their size, and you can also see which page or post each of these images is attached to. So let's change the home page of our site to, instead of being just a single page, let's have it be a list of posts in reverse order with the newest one at the top. Go to the WordPress dashboard, and under Settings, Reading, instead of displaying a static page, the front page displays your latest posts. Hit Save Changes. Settings saved. And now if we refresh the home page, we'll see a featured post, which is sticky, which means that post sticks to the top. There's our latest Hello World page that was formed as a default post when we installed WordPress. But then here's the rest. That's a long post. Here's another one, image alignment. One of the things we can do to trim down each of those lengthy pages is to show, instead of 10 posts on a page, let's go ahead and show 3. We can also, if I go back to the home page itself, on the first page of this home page, I want to shorten up this one called Markup, HTML Tags and Formatting. I'll just use the convenient edit button here. And after a small section of the post, what I'll do is insert a Read More tag. That way, when this post is being displayed on an archive page or on a list of posts page like the home page, it'll place a Read More link instead of listing the whole post. Click Update. Great, let's take a look. Here's the sticky posts, Hello World. And great, instead of the lengthy post, I've got a Continue Reading button where I can click that to open up the post itself. Now that we have a revised layout with blog posts on the home page instead of a single page, you can also see that our Pages widget has changed since there's so many more pages that we imported as a part of that XML document. But let's go ahead and look at what a different theme would look like with this same content. So under Appearance, Themes, you can see that we have 2016 active, 2015, and 2014 is an interesting theme that's designed as kind of a magazine theme with blog posts on the home page. If we click Live Preview, it'll open the customizer and show us what our existing content will look like inside of a new theme. There it is. Nice, you can see the typography is totally different. The column is narrower. Here's a widget on the side that came from our original footer widget. And then if I scroll to the very bottom of the page, here's the map, which was our other footer widget. When you change themes, sometimes the widget locations change a little bit. So what's called the footer widget area here in 2014 contains my Google Map plugin, Map. And in the content sidebar, that's where the Find Me widget is, up here in the content sidebar. And the primary sidebar looks like it has the search window and the Pages widget that we had placed before. Well, I'm just looking at a sample, so I can close that, and I'm back to the other theme. In this video, you imported a theme testing document into your WordPress installation and modified the home page to list posts instead of a single page. You also previewed the 2014 theme without actually activating it. In the next video, you'll activate 2014, revise the widgets to match the theme, and add a featured posts area to the home page.